Hey troops, GeneralJSmith and welcome back to another LEGO Star Wars 2016 Winter Set Build and Review. So this time I have got the first of the Construction series, or whatever it's called. I've got the First Order Stormtrooper, set number 75114, ages 7 to 14, comes with 81 pieces, and it's going to be retailing for £15 or $20, so it is the cheapest of the Construction minifigures. I picked this up at Toys R Us, by the way, if you're curious. If you live in the UK, you can find a few of the new sets at Toys R Us. Not all of them, you can only find the 2 battle packs we've already reviewed and the Construction sets. I was going to get Captain Phasma and Kylo Ren as well, but unfortunately I did not have the money because in recent months I've been pretty stupid with my money. So hopefully I'll have enough to afford the rest of the sets because they are my priority. So I do want to get Captain Phasma and Kylo Ren. I also want to get Darth Vader at some point, but they're not my biggest priority. I just picked this up more or less because there was nothing else really to pick up because the new battle packs have not yet come out, but hopefully they'll come out on Boxing Day. That being said, of course, this set does look really cool. You can't really compare the price to priest with this sort of set, the same way you can't really do a barnacle set, but I think the price to priest is decent, I guess. I'm not entirely sure. It does look pretty good for £15 in all honesty. I'm not sure why, but it just seems like this particular line, 2016 line, seems to be a bit cheaper than the line we got last year. It just seems like General Grievous was £30, you know, Darth Vader was $25. We had nothing that was below 20. So it just seems like the Construction series is a little cheaper, which is nice. And this minifigure, of course, is extremely cool. I personally think it looks very, very nice. But yeah, let's just now go on and build this thing and see what it actually looks like in person. So the build didn't actually take nearly as long as I thought it might do. I mean, of course, it doesn't take that long to build these things. It only has 81 pieces, but even so, I just thought maybe because it was larger it would take a while, but I don't know right now. Anyway, so the build only took like 10 minutes, and let's just go into it mainly because there are no minifigures, so let's just have a look at this thing. The thing is actually pretty cool, by the way. If you see the box in stores, all the boxes, by the way, to these are the same size. The only box is different, I believe, was General Grievous's, because obviously that was considerably larger, but I think it's more the same. If you've got any other Construction minifigures, it's probably the same height as that, so yeah. But yeah, really there's not much to see. Of course, if you've got any barnacles, it's more or less the gist, same sort of thing. Of course, you've got a lot of posability. Having a look at the helmet, I really love the helmet here. I think the helmet mold is very, very nice. You can see the detailing, very nice indeed. I'm loving all this. I think it looks very, very cool. You've got the vents on the side of there, which you can't see very well, unfortunately, I'm afraid, but you know, very nice. I love the sort of printing and all this on here. Very nice. And of course, you can do 360. I don't think they can do that in the actual film, but you know, even so. Unfortunately, you do not get Finn's head underneath, and you couldn't put it underneath. Of course, you do get Finn as another Construction minifigure. I won't be getting him because I don't particularly think it's a pretty cool one. But unfortunately, I just kind of wish maybe they'd done something so that you could have Finn's head on, and then you could put the helmet on top. But I don't know. It's just a little thing. That'd be kind of cool. But unfortunately, they didn't do that. But yeah, it's really not a massive amount of features at all. It's really not much to go over. It's more or less, you know, a pretty standard thing of what you think it can do. Of course, it's got posability. You can see how the armor attaches. If you've got any sort of barnacle, hill, hair factory, I think I don't really have to go over this. You know, more just how it attaches. You can move it backwards if you want to break his arm. Don't know why you want to do that, but you know, there you go. All the good stuff. Of course, posability. More or less everywhere well, there should be posability. You can see here the torch printing is very nice. It's kind of basic, but you know, it does its job. Very good, very nice. This is, I believe, the same. I'm not sure. I think the torch printing is the same or similar, at least, to Captain Phasma, because of course Captain Phasma literally does have the same armor except it's sort of chrome. So that's pretty cool. But even so, So the printing is pretty nice there. That is it. There's no stickers, of course. There wasn't any stickers on any of them, but you can just sort of see, just going around. Very nice. I personally am not a massive fan of the back. I think these gaps here are a bit distracting. Maybe they could do something a little about that. I'm not sure. It's just the front plate is so much larger than the back plate, so these gaps are kind of noticeable. This thing does move about. I think that's like the sort of grenade or something. You know, one of the things that they have on their backpack or something. That's pretty cool. Going on here, though, here's a pretty, it's not really a feature, but it's a pretty cool sort of little thing. I'm unaware, but apparently they had multiple weapons or something. I'm pretty unaware of this. But they've, of course, got the main weapon here, which is very nice. But they've got this secondary weapon, which is pretty cool. Reminds me very much of the one we got with Luke Skywalker last year. But yeah, so he can hold that in his hand there, is what it says in the instructions. Or you can, as you can see in the box, you attach it simply to that. It is exactly the same on the other side, so strictly speaking, you put it on the inside of his thigh, but it might be kind of uncomfortable. And you can do the other leg as well if you wish, where you can simply put it on like so, and it stays there very nicely. You can also do that with this weapon, because you can see that peg sticks out there as well, so you can put that like so. Although it looks, in my opinion, a little weird, just because it seems almost too large for something to attach to your leg. It seems more like a gun that you'd probably have a strap around your shoulder or something to hold. But, you know, that's just me. But yeah, you can put it there if you so... Oops, I nearly dropped it there. But you can put it there if you so desire. Yeah, you can see the armor down here. Very nice. Pretty cool. But yeah, the pose bit is the exact same. I think really the only feature then is that thing. And of course the weapon itself, which is a spring-loaded shooter. Very nice. I just want to show you the weapon, the mold here. It's a unique, or not unique, but it's, you know, it comes with Captain Phasma, but it's new, of course. And we may be seeing this, say, if like there's Stormtroopers, if they're making any like extraction Stormtroopers or clone troopers, we may see this again. Because I doubt they're only going to build it for like 2, but I don't know. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Who knows? But still, very nice weapon. We've got a little bit of, you know, movability here. Because if you're aware, by the way, that's kind of it's kind of accurate. Just look at the weapon that clones and stuff use. It is accurate. It's meant to look like that, so pretty nice. But yeah, so you can see a spare what is it called? A spring-loaded shooter, sorry, on the side there, which I think is pretty cool. I actually like the fact that it's not just hanging about, because with a lot of sets these days, they're just there for the sake. But I really do like the fact that you can actually attach it and it stays there, so you know you can keep it there in place. But of course, there's already one in there. I'm not going to aim at the camera because I don't want to break it. But you see under here, there's a thing that just sort of dangles about. And you simply push it up and it will fire. Let's fire at the box. There you go. Simple as. But yeah, simply the thing attaches. Oh, if I take it out. Come on. Oh, it's not coming out. Okay, but it simply attaches on the bottom there. I don't really think I need to show you anyway. You got a scope there. It's supposed to be a scope, I believe. This is actually a bionicle sort of eyepiece, which really takes me back. Man, I was getting Bionicle many years ago, so that really takes me back. So if you're into Bionicle, you may be aware that eyepiece, yeah, that's old. But yeah, more of that's kind of it. The set, of course, is really not a massive amount to show you. More or less, just you know, what you see is what you get. It's not like any different feature or anything. It can pose very well. Just giving a size comparison to General Grievous, because I don't have any other construction minifigures. Or not minifigures, definitely. But yeah, you can see that General Grievous is by some distance the largest. I believe General Grievous is selling the most out of all these construction minifigures, because he just looks so good as a construction minifigure. It's just, you know, he's completely designed to be one. So yeah, you can see he's extremely tall compared to this one. But you know, he's a pretty decent size. If you collect the 2016 or 2015 Barnacles, then he's pretty much the same height as that, as you can probably guess. And there he is again compared to the box. So he's actually, funny enough, the box is pretty size accurate, because it's actually more or less as tall as the one on the box. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, that's more or less it then to the set. A very, very nice set, I guess, if you're into that thing. If you're not into construction minifigures, I need to call them minifigures. If you're not into construction sets, then of course this will not appeal to you. None of them will appeal to you. But assuming you are somewhat into construction sets, someone like I am, or at least you're into Barnacle, then I definitely think this is worth picking up. I think it is a very, very nice one. Very basic, really nothing much to show. And of course the fact that it's the cheapest is also very nice. I'd also recommend pick up Kylo Ren and Captain Phasma and Darth Vader and General Grievous, because they're the ones I want. Although if you're in the Clone Wars, you may want to get like more sort of Commander Cody's and stuff like that. But even so, I still think this guy is really, really cool if you're into that sort of thing. If you're not into Barnacle or anything like that, of course, this will not appeal to you, so there's no real point in watching this review, to be honest with you, because none of these will appeal to you if you're not into Barnacle. If you're just literally into the genuine Lego, not the Technic stuff, then there's no real point. This obviously will not appeal to you. But if you are, then yeah, I'd definitely say it is a decent one as construction sets go. Personally, I'm not a massive fan of the ones with the heads like Finn, Luke, Obi-Wan, Rey. They just look so weird to me. I prefer the ones with helmets or with, you know, different things like that. Even so, as I said for like a third time or something, this is a very nice set. And as construction sets go, I think it's very cool. I do prefer regular Lego ones, and that is why I'm prioritising those. But I thought, since it's there and since it's pretty cheap, I might as well pick it up. You know, what the hell. That being said, that is more or less it to the set. Let's now go on to the instructions of the box and include this review. So the instruction manual you can see here is very, very thin actually. Like, even compared to other ones, it's pretty thin. Just having a look at the back, of course, by the way, that is the Barnacle from 2015 line. I've got him actually, by the way. I don't have... That's the combination of him and another kind of Barnacle. If you don't collect Barnacle, you have no idea what I'm talking about. But I don't have the other one to that, just if you're curious. Anyways, look on the back there. I want to get those three. Oh, I didn't even realise they're the three bad guys. I just want them because they look cool, but I didn't realise that it's those three I wanted. But anyway, yeah, so I'm not a big fan of them. Although Poe Dameron, I want to stress, is extremely cool in the actual film. I'm just also, by the way, pointing out that these First Orders are a big part of the film, and I don't just mean because obviously, you know, they are, but even more than the Stormtroopers were in the original trilogy. I really feel the First Order Stormtroopers are very, very important to the thing. But even so, I want to get those three. They look very cool. Unfortunately, she is £20, whereas this one's £50. I suppose that's probably because of the cape. But in all honesty, everything else is exactly the same. Maybe the cannon or the gun is slightly different, but it's pretty much all exactly the same as this guy. But I'm willing to pay that extra £5 because I do think she looks very cool and stuff like that. So, yeah. But that's more or less it to them. So looking around, you can see some artwork here on the back with, of course, Finn and Rey. So that's very nice. I was about to give a spoiler just then. I was about to say something, but I won't. You know, you watch the film and you'll know what I may talk about. But anyway, yeah. So very nice again. Nothing really to say. Pretty standard. Extremely thin. Sort of size most of these construction sets are. So yeah, all good. There you go. Instruction manual. Who cares? Go on to the box. Alright, so moving on to the box. Again, the box is pretty much the same size as most other ones we've got in the way it's tall and pretty thin, and it does fit the actual construction minifigure very well. Why do they call it construction anyway? That's weird. But anyway, moving on to the back then, we have these 6. There's one missing. I don't know which one it is. Oh, it's this one. Wow, I'm an idiot. But anyway, see, as you can see there, you can attach both weapons to the sides if you so desire, but I think it just looks a little weird because that weapon's a little large for his side. It's more the sort of weapon you'd have around your shoulder or something, but that's beside the point. But yeah, pretty standard box. The box art looks very nice, by the way. You don't have Kylo Ren in the corner because I don't think there's enough space for it. But where are they? I don't know what planet it is. I think that's the planet we saw like the very first time. Like, it's actually very near the beginning where like they're coming out the transporter, but of course you'll have to watch the film to know more about that, and you have to know why they're going there. Very nice film, by the way, go watch it. Why the hell haven't you watched it yet? My friend's seen it 3 times. Unfortunately, I've only seen it once because I'm running out of money very rapidly, but that's beside the point. Anyway, the box is very nice. That's more than I said. Let's just now go on and conclude this review. So that is it to my review of the First Order Stormtrooper, my first of the construction series. I may be doing Captain Phasma and Kylo Ren. I do really want to get at some point. I also want to get Darth Vader at some point, but I can't promise I'll do them anytime soon, or if I do them at all, actually, because I still have yet to get Darth Vader from last year. My priority is the main set, like the main 11, I think. I've already done 2 of them, of course. But yeah, well, apart from the Homie Spy Droid, which apparently is an official set. I didn't even think it was an official set, but the Homie Spy Droid is a genuine thing that's coming out, which is ridiculous because it looks exactly the same. But that's beside the point. All the rest of them hopefully I will be getting at some point, but again, as I've said a few times, money is very, very tight because I've been a little stupid with it for the last couple of months. I won't go into it that much, but effectively, I hopefully will have enough money to buy a number of the sets, but probably not all of them. I don't know, we'll have to see. They should be coming out on Boxing Day according to Lego Online. Although in the US, apparently not coming out till the 1st of January, so I am sorry about that, but yeah. Anyway, that is it then, the set. Set is very nice. As I said before, I do highly recommend you pick it up. It's not the worst, but it's not the best. General Grievous, I still stand by, is the best. And I just love Kylo Ren and Darth Vader and other things, but it's a decent construction set. I'm not going to go through everything I said before. Quite frankly, if you like construction sets, it's a good one. If you don't like construction sets, then there's no real point of you watching the review at all. Because, yeah, I'm just going to go on the assumption that you like construction sets if you're watching this. Otherwise, what's the point in watching anything? So, yeah. If you like Barnacle and all that stuff, then this is definitely a good one. And, yes, really, thank you guys for watching. And I will see you next time for another review, which hopefully will be coming soon, but I don't actually know when the next review will be coming. Probably after Christmas, but, yeah. I'll see you guys. Bye, troops. So this time I have got the first of my Construction 2016 figures, which is the first one is fuck damn it. Just a little God. Now a lot of people you may assume would God, come on man.